victory. Here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the New York Knicks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the board will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Now, here's George. They get it back. Kicks it down to Middleton. To the middle. Second chance shot. And the layup by George.
Yeah, I love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
Here's Harden. There's the drive. Can't complete the alley-oop. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Bucks. And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
And Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. Right side, George. Back to Doncic. Portis the screen. From past the arc. And it's Luka Doncic with the three.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Harden outside. Back to Thompson. He takes it in. And it's Thompson with the jam.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Doncic has got 5 now.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the evening. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Thompson, the offensive rebound. Bucks leading by 3. It's stolen. And stolen by Portis. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Pass to Harden. Thompson outside. Anunoby has the open look. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And that one's good. Doncic. 7 points in the game.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Clock up 2 there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game. .102 left to play here in the first. Pass to Poole. Launches it. Here's Azubuike, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And it's Beasley in the corner. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Poole. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Pass to Middleton. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Hardaway. And it's Beasley in the corner. Shoots the 3. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Milwaukee. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Poole. And it goes down 2 points. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
And Green gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Middleton for 3. Tries again. Here's Zubac. Beasley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Bucks passing it around. They shoot again. Down low. Kicks it down to Middleton. Offensive rebound. Outside, Jones. And another shot. And that one hits back iron.
very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They get it back. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Middleton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Cool with it. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Beasley outside. Really left alone that time. Beasley's got 8.
I wouldn't necessarily call Beasley a specialist, but we know he loves to take and make threes.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Pacers trailed by 11. Harden with it. Jones covering. Harden's shot is good.
Well, you love the assertiveness and also the balance of James Harden. He's taken the contact and still finishes.
Inside, deflects the pass. 1:25 left in the first half.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Pacers. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. It's rebounded by Portis.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. The Bucks making a change here. Bucks leading by 6. Doncic outside. Pass to Green.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Pacers trailed by 7. Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Tomjanovich. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green deciding where to go with it. Green up on top. And here is Portis. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
8 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Thompson. They get a hand on it. With 1 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bucks leading by 5. Doncic outside. Latrey. A second chance effort. Five on the clock. They kick it out to Green. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. Here's Tomjanovich. Puts it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Pass to Portis. It's stolen by Adebayo. Thompson outside. Harden has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's George finishing it off.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. They kick it out to Green. From outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Anunoby. He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They kick it out to Green. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And a deep three from Harden. Can't connect from long distance.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And here's Thompson following Draymond Green's 3.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Doncic fires from way outside. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Pass to Zubac. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Green, no luck.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Anunoby, a good look. And here's Harden for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. When you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
40 seconds left in the third. Now, Poole. Pass to Azubuike.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Middleton outside. Now here's Jones.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pacers trailed by 8. Here's Poole. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Poole. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Kept alive. Here's Beasley. And it's Middleton penetrating. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
To the inside. Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he's good on the second. Pacers trailed by 7. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch that you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And the Pacers call time here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called, the Bucks. And here is Doncic to the middle. Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
They grabbed their own miss.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly from beyond the arc and then some. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
He's off on the second. We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
Here's Harden. No good with the layup.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Outside for George. For 3, Middleton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Thompson with the bucket.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here's Doncic to the inside. .146 left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Indiana. A 12-point game. Bucks passing it around. Here's George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And George drops them both. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure that players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Indiana.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Indiana. They trail by 9 points. Driving the lane. And that one's good. Tomjanovich.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game. And that pass, that was pretty.
Out left to the wing. And a deep 3 from George. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's Thompson off the drive.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Harden way outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Doncic. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks.